Our next speaker is going to show you how to turn those invitations into powerful presentations that do the heavy lifting for you. If you've ever wondered, can I really do this? Can I really tell the story in a way people feel and remember? Our next speaker is exactly who you want to learn from. Our speaker is Paige Riffle, Circle of Excellence 2, 4-star team Elite Platinum, OTGNA Core Team, NTC Ambassador, and an amazing title of Woman Entrepreneur of the Year 2005. Paige spent 20 years in the sick care world, doing stroke recovery, working hospital hours from 6 a.m. to late evenings, charting at home after work. Nu Skin gave her a way to move into true wellness, create leverage, and build a lifestyle where she could be with her family and help others do the same. Tonight, she is teaching one of the most critical skills in our profession, how to present and tell the story. She'll show you the only two stories you must master, your personal story and the Nu Skin story, and how to weave trends, company, products, compensation, timing, and even Prismile into a simple, powerful message people can say, I can do that. OTG family, get your pen ready and your heart open. Help me welcome Paige Riffle.
Well, thank you, Toon, for that edification. It's fun to be part of this workshop and sharing some of the basics of what we do. Let me share my screen so that you guys can follow along. Okay. So my job is presenting and telling the story, which seems simple enough, and it's part of the basics that we are responsible for continually. And there's really two questions everyone's always thinking. Can I do this? Can I do what they are doing? And how? So let's take a look at that. There's really only two stories that you need to master: your personal story and the Nu Skin story. That's it. And it evolves over time, both the personal story and the Nu Skin story. Your personal story is your name, where you're from, your background, why Nu Skin, and the best part is. For me, I'm Paige Riffle. I'm from Santa Barbara, California. I come from a background being in the sick care field. I did stroke recovery for 20 years. Nu Skin gave me an opportunity to help with wellness and create a future that I could live on my own terms. And the best part is I live the life today because of the people that I've been able to help along the way. The Nu Skin story starts with the trends that are in the industry, the company, knowing a couple of bullet points about the company that are important, the products and why we're unique, the leverage or compensation plan, and the timing. So let's look at each of those. So this is a workshop. I want you to be thinking about you actually doing the work and putting this together so that it's your personal piece. But your name, that's easy. Where are you from? What's your background? And remember, if it's not important to say, then you leave it out of your story. Just the salient pieces that are going to help you be relatable to the person that you're talking to. So a very short piece about your background and why Nu Skin, and what the best part is. Each story that you tell should have those 5 components. So in taking this template out of your workshop book, I want you to fill this out and take a little bit of time. Obviously, your name and where you're from are the simplest pieces. The pieces that are most important with regard to your background and making that relatable to whoever you're talking to at the moment. And the why Nu Skin, and the best part is, I suggest you work with your upline a little bit to tease that out so it's short and it's powerful. And remember, the most important part goes last. The best part is you want to leave them with a wow. When we do testimonials in person or on stage or in groups, it's that last piece that people go, wow, I can get excited about that. I see why they're doing this. So you need to know your story, and your story will change over time. When I help people coach with this in the beginning, they didn't have income testimonials to share, but they had lifestyle stories to share. You're going to personalize it so that it's meaningful to you and others will be able to be inspired and motivated by hearing your story. The new skin story similarly has 5 pieces, and there are some salient pieces to each of these that we generally go through. The way I learned this is I listened to it over and over again when my upline did online calls before we had social media. And when we look at things like, the market trends, the gig economy, social media, wellness and beauty trends, the internet of all things, the AI, all the things that are out there that people are excited about and embracing. You don't have to create the trends, they're already there. Our products and our technology, the science behind our products is what makes them unique and therefore why they work. Our technologies have been given awards all over the world for innovation. We hold the #1 at-home spa beauty device technology in the world, as ranked for the last 6, 7 years in the industry. We have products that are in the physician's desk reference that have accolades where those in the medical field are excited about seeing that validation. Our products adhere to the 6S process, which you can look up online, but it talks about the sourcing and standardization and why our products are so unique and how when they're put together, they have this synergistic ability to create the very best absorption and effectiveness in the human body. The company, we're not a new company. We're not a fly by night. We're not this company should do well. We're a 41-year-old company doing several $billion in revenue every single year in now 50 markets, having just opened India last month, November. So we're already very, very strong as a company, but constantly innovative and bringing the newest technology with Prism to the market that will blow everything right out of the water in the best way. And then our sales compensation, you want to make sure that you work with a company that has the best compensation available and it's rock solid for future leverage and lifestyle. We have that. I'm one of many Circle of Excellence members. I believe there are over 2,000 of us now. You can talk to your upline what that means, but there are many, 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 many people making hundreds of dollars a month to thousands, to tens of thousands, and much more because of this leveraged compensation plan. And then, of course, there's timing. So, timing being critical, and the most important part when you put it together with all those other 4 pieces to create the perfect storm. So, you just need to know a couple of pieces on each of those 5 components so that when you're weaving a story and talking to a new person, a new prospect, if you will, for product or business, that you can pull those pieces as needed so that they can see how strong we are and what a wonderful company it is to be part of. So, how to present? We present on social media, on Facebook, on Zooms, on 3-way calls with your upline, in small gatherings, whether it be a spa home party, whether it be a spa office party, whether it be a small hotel or huge hotel or convention meeting. There's many varied ways to present, and we use many tools to do that. So our business overviews, 3-way calls with coaches, Zooms, demos, live scanning events, live videos, TEUs, which happen once a month, our Team Elite universities that are held at our headquarters in Provo, conventions, and then those who are on social doing shout outs, Facebook and Instagram lives and stories, product groups. There's a plethora of ways that you can share the knowledge. What's most important is you get into action and you just do them. You get comfortable by doing them. Keys to telling your story: be relatable, be vulnerable, be authentic. And remember, facts tell, stories sell. People buy you before they ever buy any product or any company. They need to know that you're trustworthy and that you believe in what you're doing yourself, which is why it's so important to create your own story right out of the gate. So, how many success stories do you need to hear before you create your own? This is a simple system of duplication, doing the basics over and over again, and it contributes to success. this is my family. This allows me to be with my family more than if I had just a regular job working a 6 to 5 job, because that's kind of what I had. I had to be at the hospital at 6 a.m., coming home late, doing all my medical charting once I got home. Now I have the lifestyle most dream about, but only because I was willing to do the work first and be able to help others to do the same thing. So one final piece, just a reminder, the kickoff coming up 2026, you won't want to miss it. It's the Prism launch. Prism is the most exciting technology, truly intelligent wellness, and that's January 9th to 10th. So I will pass this back to Toon, and I thank all of you for participating, and I thank all of you for being here today, listening to this workshop. So take it away, Toon. Thank you.